I feel uncertain again and don't correct it. The certainty fades quietly, no announcement, no warning, just the sense that something firm has softened. It happens while nothing is wrong, while the day behaves normally. The confidence I had earlier doesn't disappear, it loosens. I notice it in my posture first, a slight hesitation and movement, not stopping, just questioning the next step longer than usual. I could react to this, reassure myself, rebuild a reason, but I don't. I let the uncertainty sit like an uninvited guest that hasn't done anything offensive yet. Not every doubt needs an answer, some just need space. I feel uncertain again and don't correct it. Groove pop steady, unaffected, no fix applied, no meaning supplied. I feel it arrive and let it stay without pushing it away. My thoughts start offer solutions, explanations, predictions. I watch them line up like tools on a table, useful but optional. I choose not to pick one immediately, not out of fear, out of curiosity. What happens if I continue without resolving this feeling? The sound underneath stays even, it doesn't sharpen the tension, it absorbs it, turning it into texture instead of threat. Uncertainty doesn't stop motion, it changes how motion feels. I feel uncertain and still continue. Groove pop calm, carry me through, no guarantee form, no clarity sworn. I feel the doubt in my chest and walk with it anyway. There's a point where uncertainty stops feeling like a problem and starts feeling like weather present, but not personal. I adjust my expectations, not downward, sideways. I stop demanding that this moment prove its direction. Direction can arrive later or not at all. My breathing stays steady because I'm not bracing, I'm not preparing for impact that never comes. Soft instability, stable ground, bass repeats without urgency, keys hover, leaving space between certainty and fear. No escalation, no collapse, just movement with variation. I don't rush the feeling out, I don't invite it in, I coexist. Still moving, still intact. I think about how often I believe confidence was required to move forward. How many steps I delayed, waiting to feel ready. This moment contradicts that belief by functioning without readiness, without conviction. I'm not lost, I'm just not anchored, and that turns out to be survivable. Some stability comes from knowing you can move without knowing where it leads. Not because the path is safe, but because you are adaptable. Uncertainty doesn't erase competence, it coexists with it. You don't need to feel sure to remain capable. I feel uncertain again and don't correct it. Groove pop steady, unapologetic, no urgency added, no fear fed. I feel the doubt breathe beside me and I let it. I move with uncertainty intact. Eventually the feeling shifts or it doesn't. Either way, I continue without needing permission. I notice the quiet after I stop trying. The effort ends first, the quiet comes after. not immediately, but eventually. I didn't decide to stop trying, I just ran out of reasons to keep pushing the moment towards something else. There's a gap between intention and action. I usually rush to close it, today I don't. My body recognizes the change before my thoughts do. Muscles soften slightly, breathing evens out like something internal stood down. I'm still moving, still present, but no longer negotiating with every second. Nothing collapses when effort loosens. I notice the quiet after I stop trying. Groove pop steady and applying pressure I didn't realize I was carrying inside. I noticed the quiet settle in, not loud enough to interrupt, but strong enough to stay. At first the quiet feels unfamiliar, like a room rearranged overnight. Nothing missing, just different. I keep expecting urgency to return to reclaim its place, but it doesn't, it hesitates, as if unsure it's still needed. The sound underneath accepts this shift, it doesn't fill the silence, it outlines it, giving shape to what's absent. My thoughts slow down, not stopping, just spacing out, leaving room between them. Silence isn't empty, it's unoccupied. I notice the quiet deepen gradually. Groove pop calm unforced naturally. No lesson attached, no insight dispatched. I notice the quiet because it stays longer than I thought it would. I think about how often I treat effort as default, as if things only function when I'm actively involved. This moment disagrees by continuing smoothly, without my input, without my supervision. The quiet doesn't demand attention, it doesn't insist, it just exists like a background state I forgot was available. I realize my shoulders are low and my jaw relaxed, not because I told them to, because nothing is asking them to brace. Space opens without warning, bass repeats patiently, keys linger between notes, letting time stretch sideways. No build, no drop, just duration holding. Breath aligns with step, step aligns with sound, nothing else required. Still here, still unhurried. Eventually a thought surfaces, not urgent, not sharp, just with asserted. How much energy I spend trying to optimize presence. Instead of inhabiting it, the quiet doesn't offer improvement, it offers permission to remain unfinished, to remain unremarkable. I stay inside it longer than I usually allow, just to see if it asks me for something. It doesn't. Some calm appears after effort steps aside, not because effort was wrong, but because it finished its role. Trying isn't a failure, but isn't always required. There's a point where intention can rest without consequence. The quiet that follows is not absence, it's completion without ceremony. I notice the quiet after I stop trying. Groove pop steady, still applying. Nothing new, nothing solved, just a state I forgot I could occupy. I stay, and the quiet stays too. Eventually movement resumes, not driven, not delayed, just continuing with less weight. I let the death that I'm carrying. I don't adjust the rhythm, I don't intercede when whatever this day is doing, I let it continue. There's a habit in me need a step in too early to fix, to interpret, to redirect. I feel it rise again, that impulse to manage the moment before it decides something on its own. But today I resist gently, not forcefully, I simply don't act. My body keeps moving, but my mind loosens its grip like it realizes nothing needs supervision. Control is tempting, but so is release. I let the day unfold without intervening. Groove pop steady, unburdening. No hands on the wheel, no need to steer. I let it move at its own speed and follow what's already there. I'm in, yeah. I notice small sequences completing themselves without my involvement. Someone finishes speaking, someone else responds. A pause happens, then dissolves. I don't rush to fill it, I don't frame it as awkward. I watch how it resolves naturally when left alone. The sound underneath stays consistent. It doesn't reward patience, it doesn't punish distraction. It just holds the space. My breathing stays calm because nothing is being negotiated. I don't need to improve this, I don't need to capture it. I let the day unfold on its own terms. Groove pop calm without concern. No urgency introduced, no outcome reduced. I let the sequence play without getting in the way. I think about how often I confuse involvement with importance. As if something only matters when I touch it, name it, reshape it. This moment contradicts that idea by remaining intact. Even when I stay passive, thoughts come and go, but none of them demand action. They hover briefly, then fade. I don't chase them, I don't archive them. I let them exit the way they arrive. The rhythm stays level, no lift, no descent. Bass repeats without escalation. Keys breathe between phrases, leaving room for time to stretch. No anticipation, no release, just continuity. Presence without instruction, duration without tension. I remain inside the sound without waiting for change. Eventually I notice how rarely I allow this, how quickly I usually interfere. Out of habit, out of fear of stagnation. But nothing here feels stagnant, it feels complete in motion, like a process that doesn't need acceleration. My shoulders remain loose, my jaw stays unclenched, because I'm not preparing for the next step. I'm still in the current one. Some days don't need guidance, they need permission. Permission to resolve themselves without commentary, without improvement, without pressure. Letting things unfold isn't neglect, it's trust. Trust that the present moment contains its own intelligence, its own timing, its own end. I let the day unfold without intervening. Groove pop steady, intervening nothing. No correction applied, no meaning denied. I let the hours move the way they already know how to. I let them and they do. Eventually the sequence completes, not dramatically, not memorably, but honestly I move on. Not because the day finished, because it released me. I don't announce that I'm slowing down. Nothing signals a transition. The world keeps its pace, and I quietly stop matching it. I realize I've already been here a while, not in one place but in the same state, moving but not advancing. My body knows before I do that it doesn't need a hurry. The muscles settle into repetition. Without instruction, I feel the weight of the bag on my shoulder, not as a burden, as confirmation that I'm still inside the day. People pass and glance briefly, most don't. No one asks why I'm not rushing, and I'm relieved I don't have to explain. Nothing is holding me back, I'm just not being pulled. I stay with the moment longer than I usually do. Groove pop steady carrying me through. No pressure to decide, no need to modify. I stay with it, let it breathe, let it exist without me. I think about how often I exit moments early, out of habit, out of fear they won't lead anywhere or won't become anything useful. This one refuses to become a tool. It doesn't offer insight, it doesn't sharpen my focus, it just stays. The sound underneath doesn't rise, it doesn't cue resolution, it accepts duration, and that acceptance feels contagious. I notice my breathing change, not deeper, just slower, like it found a rhythm that doesn't demand effort. I don't need to optimize this, I don't need to frame it. I stay with the moment longer than expected. Groove pop calm uncorrected, no highlight forming, no lesson surfacing. I stay until the urge to leave quietly dissolves. There's a point where boredom could appear, but it doesn't. Instead there's a widening, a sense that nothing is missing. Thoughts come in fragments, unfinished, uninsistent. They don't queue up, they drift. I don't try to organize them, I let them exist at different distances. Some close enough to feel, others already fading. The world continues without reacting, which reassures me that my stillness doesn't disrupt anything. Time stretches without thinning, sound stays level, no urgency hidden in the beat. Bass repeats patiently, keys leave space between notes, enough room for the moment to settle. Nothing accumulates, nothing discharges, just presence sustained. I don't wait for change, I don't resist it either, I stay. Breath, step, pause, step, still here, still fine. Eventually I notice I can move on. The option appears naturally, not as escape, as continuation, but I don't take it immediately. I remain a little longer, just to see if staying changes anything. It doesn't. And that's the point. I feel something loosen in my chest, not emotion, expectation, the belief that moments must justify their own length. Some experiences don't scale, they don't grow, they don't conclude. They simply occupy time fully without apology. Staying doesn't mean stagnation, it means allowing the nervous system to finish what it started before the next interruption. This is not rest and not effort, it's a neutral ground where both are unnecessary. I stay with the moment longer than I used to. Groove pop steady, nothing new, and that's what makes it work. No transformation required, I stay until staying stops feeling like a choice. I stay, and the moment lets me. Eventually I move, not because time pushed me, because it released me. Gently, gently. I almost turned back down, just enough to notice that turning back is an option. Something about the distance ahead feels heavier than before. Not threatening, just longer. I shorten my steps, unconsciously testing how it feels to stop progressing without stopping. There's no clear reason, just a mild resistance, like walking into wind you didn't expect. Turning back isn't failure, it's information. I almost turned back, but don't groove pop, stay holding the front. No push from behind, no pull from ahead. I almost stopped, but I stay inside the day. I imagine the alternative, the route reverse, the familiar comfort of undoing. It feels safe but close. The sound underneath stays neutral, not cheering, not warning. It doesn't tell me which way to go. I realize I'm waiting for permission that never comes. Suspended joy, balance, weight, base steady, keys open. Neither yes nor no, just space. Eventually movement resumes, not dramatic, just resume. The hesitation doesn't disappear, it relocates, becomes background. Some progress happens with doubt intact. You don't have to erase hesitation to move forward, you can carry it. I almost turned back, but I don't groove pop. I'm blunt, I move with the question. Is it? I almost turned back, but I don't groove pop. Come blunt, I move with the question unanswered. The road continues, so do I. I say yes before I fully think it through. The question comes casually, almost an afterthought. I answer too quickly and realize it a moment later. It wasn't a big request, not framed that way. Just a simple option presented like it didn't matter. I nodded before my body checked in, before my mind finished scanning the possible outcomes. The sound underneath doesn't react, it doesn't tense up, it just keeps its pace, as if this choice fits somewhere. I feel the word yes settle in my chest, not heavy, not light, just present. Decision doesn't always arrive fully formed. I say yes before I fully think it through. Groove pop steady, carrying me through. No panic, no retreat, just a choice taking a seat. I say yes, then learn what it means in the quiet between scenes. There's a pause after, not awkward, just open. The other person smiles, moves on, the moment closes. I replay my answer once, then stop, because repetition doesn't change it, it only sharpens doubt. The sound stays level, uninterested in my analysis. It gives me room to adjust internally. justify, no need to amplify. I say yes and let it land where it can stand. I notice my shoulders tense slightly, then release. The body processes faster than explanation. I think about how often I wait for certainty, as if certainty were required to participate. This moment contradicts that by continuing anyway. Nothing bad happens, nothing resolves either. Both outcomes feel acceptable. Soft uncertainty, stable ground, base holds, keys hover. No verdict, no collapse, just time passing. Still here, still capable. I imagine future versions of myself handling whatever comes from this. Not heroically, just competently. That image relaxes me more than certainty ever did. I realize decisions don't need to feel complete to be workable. Some confidence isn't knowing, it's trust in adaptability. It's believing you can respond even if you didn't prepare perfectly. Yes doesn't lock you in, it opens a sequence that you'll meet one step at a time. I say yes, then breathe it in. Groove pop steady, I begin. No regret rehearse, no fear rehearse, just participation. The moment moves on, I move with it. Not ahead, not behind, just in. I walk while reading something. The screen lights up before I decide, my feet already moving. I don't stop to check where I'm going, I trust the direction my body chose. I scroll through words that don't stay, news messages, half-finished thoughts. None of them ask for my full attention, and I don't give it. My steps fall into a steady pattern, practiced unannounced. I walk this way so many times that my mind doesn't need to lead. The bag rests against my side, not heavy enough to complain, not light enough to forget. A reminder of things I carry even when I'm not thinking about them. I read without absorbing, I move without planning. I walk while reading something I won't remember. Groove pop steady, nothing tender about the information passing through. It's not important and I know it too. I walk while reading, eyes down low, still knowing where to go. People pass close enough to notice, but not close enough to interrupt. Everyone inside their own sequence, I don't try to decode it. The music settles behind the words, not competing, not correcting, just giving my movement a baseline so my thoughts don't drift too far. I stop at nothing and nothing stops me. Even pauses feel like part of the walk, not decisions. No need to react, no need to respond. I walk while reading something I won't remember. Groove pop calm, light as pressure, no urgency hiding in the text, no meaning I need to extract. I walk while reading, letting go the need to know. The screen goes dark for a moment, I don't rush to wake it. My reflection blinks back at me, uninterested, uncritical. I think about how often I confuse awareness with overload, how much I believe I need to stay updated to stay relevant. This walk disagrees. The street keeps working without me. Time moves even when I don't track it. I feel strangely relieved by not participating fully. Even pace, even breath, bass holds the ground. Keys leave room. No spike, no drop, just continuation. Still moving, still here. I scroll again, out of habit, not hunger. The words slide past like scenery. I'm more aware of my posture now, how my shoulders stay neutral, how my jaw isn't tight, cause nothing is asking it to be. The song repeats and I don't wish it wouldn't. Repetition feels honest today, like saying I'm still here without speaking. Some attention doesn't need to be sharp, it can be soft, wide, unfocused. Some moments don't improve when you analyze them. They settle when you let them pass unrecorded. I don't need to remember this walk for it to matter. I don't need to summarize it for it to count. I walk while reading something I won't remember. Groove pop steady, still together with my steps, with my breath, with the moment as it is. I walk while reading, not behind, just moving through time. The screen locks, the song continues. My feet keep their promise to carry me forward without explanation. My pace exists even when I look around, but it could be. I don't check the ground yet, but it holds. I don't look ahead, but I move. My eyes stay on the screen, not focused, just occupied. Words change faster than I can follow, so I stop trying. My steps keep their own logic, learned over years. Corners remembered by muscle, distance measured by habit. The back tap slightly at my side, each step confirming I'm in motion. Even when my attention is split, my body doesn't argue. I don't supervise every movement, I trust it. My pace exists even when I look away. Groove pop steady, no delay. I don't monitor every sign, I arrive in time. My pace exists without my eyes. It doesn't need to be analyzed. I pause scrolling without noticing the screen dims on its own. That feels considerate, like technology learned restraint. People pass near enough to feel air move, but not close enough to matter. I adjust without thought, the adjustment is built in. The music sits slow, not guiding, not correcting, just reminding my steps. They don't need instructions, nothing requires my full focus to function. My pace exists even when I look away. Groove pop calm, self-sustained, no danger in not watching closely, no loss in moving slowly. My pace exists. I assume awareness must be sharp, that if I'm not alert, I'm careless. This walk disagrees, it shows me another option where attention is distributed. Not concentrating, my shoulders stay where they are. No tension, holding them up, my breathing doesn't negotiate, it settles naturally. The song repeats again and again, and I let it. Consistency feels like permission. Even steps, even breath, bass holds position. Keys don't insist. No bill, no collapse, just time passing. Still moving, still I'm stop reading altogether without deciding to. The screen stays dark, I don't wake it for a moment. There's nothing occupying my hands without the act of holding them in front of me. I notice how far I've gone without tracking it. Distance accumulates quietly when nothing interferes. Some reliability lives in the body, not the mind. It's the ability to continue when attention wanders, when motivation fluctuates, when nothing feels especially clear. This isn't autopilot, it's trust built slowly over repetition. I don't need to steer constantly to stay upright. My pace exists even when I look away. Groove pop steady through the day. No urgency pulling me back, no fear of losing track. My pace exists intact even when I'm distracted. The screen stays quiet. The screen stays quiet. The screen stays quiet. The song stays level, my feet keep going, and I let them. I don't stop walking when the screen goes dark. The screen fades on its own, I don't wake it. My hands stay where they are, and my feet keep moving. I used to treat silence like a signal, something to respond to, but this one doesn't ask, it just exists. The device rests in my hand, an act of uninteresting. For once it isn't offering anything, and I don't miss it. My steps stay measured, not careful, not bold, just consistent, like they've learned how much effort is enough. The bag settles against my hip, a familiar shift. I don't adjust it, it already adjusted to me. Nothing collapses when I stop checking. I don't stop walking when the screen goes dark. Groove pop steady, doing its part. No gap opens in the day, nothing slips away. I don't stop moving, don't feel lost. The walk doesn't depend on the cars. People around me keep their pace, some faster, some uncertain. I don't compare, comparison feels unnecessary today. The song stays low like it trusts me to handle the rest. It doesn't dramatize the moment, it stabilizes it. I notice my grip loosen, not just on the device, on the need to stay informed, to stay reachable. I am reachable by the ground, by the movement that feels like enough. No update required, no response prepared. I don't stop walking when the screen goes dark. Groove pop calm, not sharp. No silence, demanding noise, no urgency, disguised as choice. I don't stop, I just continue like I was already meant to. Familiar stretch and realize I don't remember the last few blocks, not because I wasn't present, because nothing needed storing. The walk doesn't leave a highlight, it leaves a residue, a steady in effect that stays without detail. Yeah. My breathing stays even, not monitored, not corrected, just doing its job. The song repeats and I let it repeat. Repetition feels honest, like saying still here without speaking. Even pace, even breath, bass holding ground keys, leaving space. No climax, no just duration. Still moving, still intact. I think about how often I measure days by output. Messages sent, things finished. This moment resists that scale. It doesn't score high, but it holds. My posture stays neutral, not defensive, not collapsed. Balanced enough to continue. Some days don't wanna be captured, they wanna pass through you. They don't leave evidence, they leave capacity. A little more room for the next thing. This is not disengagement, it's selective attention. A quiet agreement with the present moment. And I keep walking even when nothing close. Group pop steady and it shows. I don't disappear from the day, I stay another way. Stays quiet, the street keeps going, so do I. The device stays quiet, the street keeps going, so do I. There's no alert loud enough to interrupt my stride right now. I feel the vibration and ignore it, not out of defiance, out of time. And this moment doesn't need translation, it doesn't need proof, it just needs me to keep moving through it. My feet land without emphasis, no flourish, no doubt. Each step already decided before I notice it. Back shifts again, a small reminder of inertia, things in motion, prefer to stay that way. I don't refuse connection, I postpone it. Messages can wait, my steps cannot. Groove pop steady, holding the slot where I am right now, where I know how, where I know how. Messages pause, the walk proceeds, that's all I need. I think about how often I interrupt myself to stay available, to be responsive. Responsiveness feels overrated today. Presence feels sturdier, like something I can lean on. Without it leaning back, the song doesn't react, it persists. A constant underneath that doesn't care what I choose. People glance, then move on. No friction, no memory, which feels perfect. No explanation, no to anyone. Messages can wait, my steps continue. Groove pop calm, unbroken through, no penalty for delay. Nothing breaks this way. Messages fade into layer, my movement feels safer. I remember times I felt guilty for not answering, as if silence meant neglect or avoidance. This walk reframes that silence can mean occupancy, it can mean fully engaged elsewhere. My breathing deepens slightly without instruction. The body recognizes when it's not being rushed. The song repeats again and again, not impatient, just present. Step after step, pace consistent, keys unexistent. No demand, no signal, just motion. Still going, still enough. I imagine answering later from a steadier place, from a body that's already. Instead of split, that thought feels kinda both sides of the exchange. I notice how far I've come without tracking it. Distance builds quietly when nothing interrupts. Some boundaries are temporal, not permanent. They say not now without meaning. Never choosing when to respond is also communication, just quieter, just delayed. This walk teaches that without instruction, messages wait, my pace stays true. Stay silent, my feet don't. I keep going. I keep going. I don't need to finish this thought. It starts, then stops halfway. I let it. I notice how often I try to complete everything. Sentences, plans, explanations. But this thought doesn't ask to be finished. It arrives, then rests. My feet keep the rhythm unconcerned with my hesitation. They've already decided to continue. The phone stays in my hand, inactive, not rejected, just paused. I don't rush to fill the gap feels intentional. Nothing breaks when something stays incomplete. I don't need to finish this thought. People around me move with visible intent. Eyes forward, bodies angled toward destinations. I move differently today, not aimless, just unassigned. The song stays level, not reacting, not resolving. It holds a middle ground where nothing peaks. I realize how rare that space is, the space where nothing asks what's next. No conclusion required, no outcome promised. I don't need to finish this thought. Groove, pop, calm, not overall. No pressure to land, no need to understand. I don't need to finish the line, to let the moment be mine. Unfinished thought doesn't feel like failure, it feels like permission. Permission to move on without dragging everything with me. Permission to let some things remain unresolved. My shoulders stay relaxed because they're not carrying answers. The song repeats not because it forgot, but because it's comfortable staying. Open space, open breath. Bass holds gently, keys don't insist. No arrival, no departure, just continuation. Still walking, still okay. I think about how often I rehearse explanations for conversations that never happen. This walk interrupts that habit by giving me something else to do, like move. The phone shifts in my grip, still quiet, still waiting, patient in a way I rarely am. Some clarity arrives when you stop forcing closure, when you let thoughts remain partial, unedited, unresolved. can be a form of care. I don't need to finish this thought. Groove pop steady, holding the pause, no rush to decide. I walk alongside the unfinished parts. The thought dissolves, the walk remains. That's enough. That's enough. No confirmation screen, no progress bar, just the sound under my steps. Continuing. I notice how often I ask whether something is worth it, worth the time, worth the energy, worth remembering. This movement doesn't answer, it doesn't try to, it just keeps happening without justification. My feet land evenly, not because I measure them, because they learn a distance. Over years of repetition, the phone stays quiet, not on purpose. It just happens to be. Nothing here proves its value, and nothing needs to. I keep moving without checking if this is useful. Groove pop steady, not refusal, just a pace that doesn't explain why it remains. I keep moving not to achieve, but to continue. People around me seem busy, carrying visible intention. I don't mirror it, I don't resist it. This walk doesn't compete with productivity, it exists beside it, unbothered. The sound underneath stays consistent. I'm out of vein, not distracting, just present enough to keep my thoughts from collapsing inward. I feel my breathing deepen, not as a technique, as a response. No metric applies, no score updates. I keep moving without checking the return. Groove pop, calm, unconcerned. No promise made, no reward delayed. I keep moving because motion doesn't need permission. I think about how often I abandoned things too early, 'cause they didn't prove themselves fast enough. This walk was just that habit, by lasting, by not becoming exciting, by not fading either. The phone shifts in my hand, still unused, still available, but no longer central. The song repeats again, and I don't expect change. Consistency feels like integrity today. Even ground, even breath. Bass holding position, keys leaving space. No lift, no fall, just duration. Still moving, still fine. I pass a familiar point and don't mark it. No mental note, no sense of progress. Distance accumulates anyway, quietly like confidence built without witnesses. My posture stays neutral, not braced, not slouched, balanced enough to continue. Some value doesn't announce itself, it accumulates in the body, intolerance, and the ability to stay without demanding payout. This is not avoidance, this is endurance without strain. Learning how to exist without evaluation. I keep moving without checking the reason. Groove pop steady through the season. No urgency asking me to decide. I walk alongside decided later. For now, I move and let that be enough. Others did nothing around me slows, but nothing tells me I must hurry, so I don't. I notice the shift in the crowd, steps tightening, shoulders leaning forward, everyone moving like there's something they might miss. I don't argue with it, I just don't join. My feet keep their spacing, comfortable, repeatable. The sound underneath stays even, not encouraging, not warning, just consistent enough to stand on. My hands stay relaxed, not gripping for balance, not preparing to stop, just moving through air. Speed doesn't prove intention, it only proves speed. I don't speed up just because others do. Groove pop steady carrying me through, no fear of falling behind. I arrive in my own time, I don't speed up to stay aligned. This pace is already mine. Someone brushes past a little too close, I adjust without irritation, without apology. There's no confrontation in this, just coexistence. Different velocity, same surface. The phone remains unused, not avoided, just unnecessary. I feel how stable my breathing is when nothing presses on it, when nothing demands urgency as proof of value. No deadline introduced, no threat implied. I don't speed up just because others do. Groove pop, calm, not overdue. No race hidden in the street, no finish beneath my feet. I don't speed up to belong, I already belong. I remember how often I match pace automatically, afraid that slowness would be misread. This walk rewrites that instinct by continuing without consequence. Nothing collapses, nothing catches fire, nothing punishes me for staying measured. The song repeats again, not impatient, not bored. It knows where it's going, but not rushing there. Even stride, even breath, bass holds ground, keys stay wide. No acceleration, no drag, just movement. Still steady, still safe. I pass a point where I usually hurry out of habit, not necessity. Today I don't let nothing changes. The distance ahead looks the same, but feels lighter, not because it's shorter, because I'm not pushing into it. My shoulders remain where they are, no tension lifting them, no weight pulling them down. Some autonomy is quiet, it doesn't announce resistance, it simply continues at a chosen pace without explanation. This isn't rebellion, it's calibration. Choosing how fast to move is choosing how to feel in your own body. I don't speed up when the world insists. Groove pop steady, I coexist. No regret for moving slow. This is how I go, the crowd moves on. I keep my line, the rhythm stays. So do I. I stop once, not because I have to, because I choose to. The phone vibrates again, this time I look. Not scrolling, not drifting, just one name, one line. I read it carefully, more carefully than usual, like I finally have room to do that. I type a short reply, nothing clever, nothing complete, just enough to be honest without explanation. Then I lock the screen before momentum pulls me further, before I owe anyone else my attention. I don't disappear, I prioritize. I answer one message and leave the rest unread. Groove pop steady in my head, no guilt attached, no story said. I answer one thing I can mean and keep the rest unseen. Walking resumes naturally, like it was waiting. My steps don't reset, they continue. I think about how often I answer everything halfway, because I answer too much at once. This feels different, focus contained, like pouring water into one glass instead of spilling it everywhere. The sound underneath adapts, not changing, just supporting like it understands restraint. Not everything needs my voice at the same time. So one message and leave the rest unread. Groove pop, calm, no thread to pull me back, no spiral fed. I answer one thing honestly and let that be. I notice my posture straighter than before, not rigid, just aligned. My breathing stays deep because I didn't scatter it across 10 conversations, none of which mattered fully. I pass others, still typing, still reacting, still negotiating tone. I don't judge, I just don't join. Contained motion, clear line, base, focus, keys restrained. No overflow, no collapse, just balance. Still moving, still grounded, oh. I think about boundaries, not as walls, but as shapes. This one is small, temporary, but effective. I don't need to announce it, I don't need to defend it. The proof is physical in how light my hands feel. Some clarity comes not from saying no, but from saying yes
once,
fully, without multitasking, without preparing the next response. This isn't detachment, it's precision, giving attention where it fits. So one message, yeah, the rest can't wait. Groove pop, steady, calibrated, no regret for what I didn't do. I did one thing true. The screen stays dark, the walk continues. Oh, 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 yeah. One choice made, that was enough. It's a small interruption, barely audible, but it shifts the angle of everything. I don't see them at first, I hear the word before the person. A polite request, not urgent, not demanding. I move half a step, they pass, we exchange nothing else. But the rhythm wobbles just a little, like a glass set down, not exactly where it was. I notice my shoulders adjust, my weight redistribute. I hadn't realized how fixed I'd become. Contact doesn't have to be deep to be real. Someone says excuse me and the day tilts slightly. Groove pop steady but altered lightly. Nothing dramatic happened here, but something shifted, that's clear. Someone speaks then disappears, and I'm not the same as before. I play the moment once, not out of obsession, out of curiosity. How many times does this happen without my attention? How many small adjustments go unnoticed? The sound underneath stretches, accommodates a change, doesn't correct it, doesn't smooth it out. I keep walking but the pace feels different, more awake, less automatic. I don't need to analyze it, I can feel it. Someone says excuse me and the flow bends. Groove pop steady but it lends a new angle to the same street, a new placement for my feet. Someone speaks then moves on, the moment's gone but not undone. Start noticing other presences, not faces, just proximity. The way air shifts when someone passes, the sound of fabric, the weight of footsteps. I'm no longer good in my movement, even if I always was. The awareness doesn't crowd me, it sharpens me. My breathing stays even, but more deliberate, like I chose it instead of inheriting it. Subtle shift, subtle sway, bass recalibrates, keys respace. Not broken, not reset, just adjusted. Still moving but away. I think about how often I treat interruptions as obstacles, things to get past. This one didn't block me, it informed me. It reminded me that my path intersects, whether I notice or not. I don't feel annoyed, I feel placed, like my body re-entered a shared environment. Some connection is accidental and still meaningful. It doesn't ask for memory, it doesn't need continuation. It exists as a brief overlap between two trajectories, and then it's gone, leaving alignment behind. Someone says excuse me, the rhythm shifts. Groove pop steady but it lifts me slightly out of routine into something more keen. Someone speaks, the day responds, not loudly but it bends. The street returns to neutral, but I don't. I walk on with the angle changed. I stand in line longer than I'm meant to. The line isn't long, but it doesn't move. I noticed that before. I noticed myself. I step in thinking it'll be quick. One choice, one transaction, then out. But the person ahead hesitates, asks a question, changes their mind, asks another. The pause stretches not dramatically, just enough to become noticeable. I shift my weight, then shift it back. Realize I'm measuring time without needing to. Waiting wasn't part of the plan, but here it is. I stand in line longer than I'm meant to. Groove pop steady, helping me through the space between decision and done, where nothing has begun. I stand here longer than required, and nothing catches fire. I look around without committing. Minutes, posters, people pretending not to notice each other. Someone sighs quietly, not angry, just releasing something. I think about how often I confuse delay with inconvenience, as if time owes me smoothness. The sound underneath doesn't rush, it doesn't reassure either. It just stays like it knows waiting isn't a problem to solve. No one is wrong, this just takes time. I stand in line longer than I'm meant to. Groove pop calm, unresentful, no drama in the pause, no story person ahead finishes, steps aside, the line advances half a step. My turn approaches slower than expected, but exactly as it should. I realize I haven't checked my phone, not as disciplined as disinterest. My shoulders drop slightly because there's nothing to prepare, no performs ahead. Static rhythm, soft tension, bass holds patience, keys stretch space. No acceleration, no release, just duration. Still standing, still fine. When it's finally my turn, I don't rush, I don't overthink. I say what I came to say, clearly, briefly. The exchange ends clean, unremarkable, and somehow that feels like success. Some moments test not patience, but expectation. They ask whether you can exist without being optimized. Ooh, waiting doesn't diminish you unless you decide it does. This pause wasn't empty, it just wasn't productive, and that's allowed. I stood in line longer than I planned, groove pop steady, close at hand. No regret for time that